All right, welcome back to week 1, game number 2 in the Northern Division of the WCFL. I'll be playing Play Action Football Express using the new FAC cards. And this is a game that was co-created with Jason Graham of the Jason Flash Football channel. So make sure you go check out Jason's channel and give him a subscribe. First game of the season was San Francisco at Denver, 31-13. Denver won over San Francisco. Denver, the one of the expansion teams, one of the two. We have a North and South division. We're playing both teams in the North division, and then we'll play the both games in the South division. So we're all set and ready to go. Let's see who wins the coin toss. Black is home. White is away, so white wins. The Portland Scouts are going to choose to take the ball. So they'll get the ball first, and Seattle will get the ball first in the second half. All right, kickoff is an 11. We're looking at this number here. 11 is down to the 6-yard line. Portland will get the ball. So we're down to the 6. And the return is a 7. That's 22 yards. So out to the 28. That's where they'll start first and 10. Portland is a running team. Seattle is a running team. So we're going to be looking at the blue the entire time. We start with a penalty on the defense. That'll be 5 yards. And bring up first and 5. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Second down and 5. Oh, big run offense. So Portland has 0 on their offense. So 13. And we get a chance at a breakaway. 10 is going to be 70 yards of breakaway yardage. So 70 plus 13 is 83. They only need 67 to go the distance. And that is going to be a 67-yard touchdown run. Wow. Lightning. So who was that player? It was Dudley, the fullback. Oh man, rumbles. So Dudley. Dudley is the rookie fullback, so he's got good legs as a young man. 12 extra point is good, and Portland takes a 7-0 lead. So they will kick off, and that was a lightning strike. First possession for them. 5 on the kickoff is 2 yards deep. They're going to return this. Oh, not a good job. 10. So out to the 8, and there's a fumble on the play. 3 means that the offense falls on the fumble. 2 means there is no yardage. So fumble at the 8, picked up by the return team, and they'll start first and 10 from their own 8-yard line. So first down play. Right off the bat, we have an interception. Let's see how far downfield that was. That was 9 yards downfield, so that's at the 17. And the return is an 8, and the return yardage is 12 yards, so that'll be taken down to the 5. We'll have first and goal. Who makes the pick? For Portland, that will be Porter. Porter is the Pro Bowl rookie. So Seattle on their first drive throws an INT and picked off by Porter. So Portland set up well. They're already up 7-0. They have first and goal from the 5. And we get an incomplete pass on first down. Second down, that's a run for 2 yards down to the 3. Brings up third down and goal from the 3. We get 3 yards plus a fumble. So if we do the 3 yards, we get all the way to the end zone. So the fumble happens after they cross the end line or the end zone line. So that's going to be a touchdown with an extra point. And that was Garcia, the quarterback, who takes it himself. So 3-yard TD run from Garcia. Garcia is a Pro Bowl quarterback, and they take a 14-0 lead over Seattle. Man, Seattle getting blitzed at home, and the home crowd can't believe it. So we'll have a kickoff here, and the kickoff, this will be the last play or the last drive of the first quarter. Down -2 again. This time they're going to just take the touchback out to the 25, and we get 1st and 10 as they get to run their first play. Offense, a 6, so 6 is going to be good for out to the 31, brings up 2nd down and 4. We have a penalty. The run is for 7 yards, and we're looking at the defense. So the defense for Portland is 0. Let's check out the penalty. Penalty is a 4. 4 is on the defense. That's an extra 15 yards. So we'll go 7, and then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That puts the ball at the 47-yard line of Portland. That's a big, huge penalty. We get an incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Oh, big time run for Seattle. Now Seattle's a 0 on offense, and a -1 on defense. I don't know if I did that on the defense. I'll have to remember that. But 13 yards, 10, 11, 12, 13, out to the 34. Brings up 1st down and 10. We have a pass for 4 yards. So it'll be down to the 30, 2nd down and 6. To the defense, this will be a run of 8. So they'll spot the ball at the 22 with a 1st down. And this is a big pass, so 19 yards. 10, 20, 19 is down to the 3, where the receiver gets pushed out of bounds but makes the catch. 1st and goal from the 3. We get a defensive pre-snap on the defense, so we're going to set that, let's say, that'll be at the 1.5 yard line. We'll set it at the 1. So this is going to be an offensive run for 1, so that'll be a touchdown run. So 1 yard TD run, and that will be the other quarterback. So they do a quarterback sneak. So Fowler, both quarterbacks with rushing TDs here, and the extra point is good. So 14-7 is our score after 1 quarter. And let me put you on hold. We'll come back after this with the 2nd quarter. Right, the 2nd quarter is ready to get going, and it will be Portland with the ball first. They have a 7-point lead, 14-7, and the kickoff from Seattle is going to be a 9. 9 is down to the 3, and the return also a 9. So that'll be 27 yards out to the 30. So good field position for the Portland Scouts. The Scouts run a run-heavy defense. We get a pre-snap penalty on the defense. Or they run a run-heavy offense, sorry. So it'll be 1st and 5. We get an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 5. Oh, defensive sack. So -7 plus a -1 is -8. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. And that will set them down to the 27. They have 13 yards to go for a 1st down. That's going to be a pre-snap penalty, 5 yards. So that makes it 18 to go for a 1st down. And they're going to get an offense run for 1. And that will be 4th down and forever. So we're going to get a punt. The punt is a 2. That's 35 yards, 10, 20, 30. And 5 is down to the 42. A 6 on the return is 3 yards. So Seattle will start 1st and 10 from their own 45 as they force a punt. And let's see if Seattle can get back into this one. Seattle with a 0-1, Portland with a 0-0. So a little surprising that Portland has gotten out to the lead. First play from scrimmage is a pass for 6 yards, so 5, 6, and that'll be spotted at the 49 of Portland. A run for 1 is going to set up 3rd and 3. This is going to be a run for a first down. There's no defensive change, so it'll just be right to the first down marker. That'll be a 1st and 10 from the 45. We get a sack for -5. That puts them back to midfield. It'll be 2nd and 15. A run for 3. 1, 2, 3. And 3rd down and 12 for Seattle. Pre-snap on the defense. That gives them 5 more yards, which means it will be 3rd down and 7 now. Big time pass play. That's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13. And the ball will be spotted at the Portland 29, 1st and 10. You get a short run up the middle. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. They're going to get a short pass for 6. That's going to set up a 3rd and 2. And they raise up to throw the pass, and it's just off the fingertips. That's going to be an incomplete pass, leads to a 4th down. This will be a 38-yard kick, and Seattle is 80. So a 4-12. They're going to kick a medium field goal. What did I say? 38 yards? Yeah. And 8 is going to be good. So 38-yard field goal. That gives Seattle a little bit, gets them a little bit closer, 14-10 now. Portland will take their last drive of the first half. The kickoff is going to be a 2. That'll be a touchback, so they'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25. Last chance for Portland. That's going to be a run play for 4 yards. Out to the 29, brings up 2nd and 6. Oh, chance for another big play. They've already got one 67-yard run from the fullback Dudley. This will be 13 plus nothing. And in fact, there's a fumble. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So it'll be a 1st down, but there is a fumble on the play. Picked up by the offense. And return for 3 yards. There's another fumble. And the ball is all over the place. And now the defense picks it up. And they're going to take it for 5 more yards. So the defense is going to pick it up, take it for 5 yards. And after all that, they're going to have 1st and 10 from midfield. So we'll call that a fumble. The fumble pickup is, that shouldn't be that. That should be 3. So it's going to be picked up by Mathis, the defensive tackle. So Mathis with the recovery. And it will be Seattle ball. Last possession of the half. So 1st and 10 for Seattle from the did I say the 50? The 40-yard line? Okay. Looks like the 40. All right, 1st down. And that'll be a 1st down run. 1st down and 10. Get a run for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Oh, no. It's a pass interception. It is 17 yards down the field. So 10 plus 7 is down to the 9. And the return is 7. So the return is going to be just 1 yard to the 10. The ball is picked off by Brown. Brown is their all-pro cornerback. So we're going to have an INT. So Brown, the 1 yard return. And that's going to end the half. So Portland picks off the ball, the final drive. Seattle will get the ball first. So Portland will have to kick off. And let me get a little shuffle here. We'll come right back with the second half. All right, we are ready for the second half. It is 14-10, Portland over Seattle in this North Division rivalry. between these Northwest teams. We have a little recap. So Portland started things off with the 67-yard TD run from the fullback Dudley. Seattle turned around and threw a pick. And then Portland followed up with a 3-yard TD run from the quarterback Garcia. Seattle then responded by taking the ball down the field, a 1-yard touchdown run from their quarterback Fowler. Nothing much until a 38-yard field goal from Seattle. There was a fumble on the final possession for Portland, and then Seattle turned around and gave it right back with an interception. So Seattle's going to get the ball first, and they are set to receive the kickoff. Kickoff is an 8. 8 is down to the 2. And the return, sorry, that should be the 2 here. And the return is a 5. That'll be 20 yards out to the 22. So average field position. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Seattle Mongers. Run for 1 yard. So bring up 2nd and 9. Pass, short pass for 6. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Oh, pass incomplete as Seattle can't complete, and that's going to set up a 4th down. They're going to have to punt. The punt is not a great one, 35, 10, 20, 30, and 5 down to the 36. And a 1 on the return is a 0, but there's a muff on the play, so the ball's on the ground, but the offense falls on it. So punt, and Portland is going to get their first possession as there was a muff on the play, but the returner fell on it. So they'll start at their own 36. 1st down and 10, there's going to be a 1-yard run. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Here's an 8-yard run. Sorry, that was a 1 minus 1. That should have been a 0. Okay. Here's an 8-yard run out to the 44. The ball's on the ground. And that's going to fall. Offense picks it up. 5 on the return is 15 more yards on the return. So 10 plus 5 is out to the 41. That's going to result in a 1st down. And 1st and 10, we get a run of 1 yard. Ball spotted at the 40 for 2nd and 9. Offense, another run for 5 yards. Down to the 35, brings up 3rd down and 4. And this is going to be a run for no yards. So they get stopped at the line of scrimmage. Good defense by Seattle, who does have a -1 on their defense. And particularly good up front, nose tackle and D tackle. This will be a 4th down and 4. Was that 52 yards. And Portland is a 60%. So anything 6 to 12, they would make it. They're going to go for the kick. This will be a 52-yard field goal. And that field goal is going to be missed. So 52-yard field goal miss. We'll give Seattle the ball. Seattle's going to take it at the 42 where they spotted where they put the ball down. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Seattle. Here's a good pass for 11 yards. Gets them across midfield into enemy territory. It's 1st and 10. This is a pass for 10 yards out to the 37. 1st and 10 again. Oh, a big one, 27. So they're at the 37. So that's going to put them out at the 10. That'll be 1st and goal from the 10. And that's going to be another pass for 10 yards as they get right to the goal line. They hit the pylon, and that's going to be a 10-yard pass. And for Seattle, that is to Summers. Summers is their one-rated receiver. So that's going to be Fowler to Summers. And let's see about the extra point. The extra point is good. And Seattle takes the lead. They lead 17-14 on that big-time pass there. All right, so we get a kickoff. This will be possession number 4, so last possession of the 3rd quarter. 9 is down to the 3. Portland looking to come back in this one. The return is going to be 18, so out to the 21. Average field position for them, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Portland. They get a run of 6, so out to the 27, brings up 2nd down and 4. Another to the defense, so a run of 3 minus 1 is 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. See if they can get it. They do. They go for 6, so that's out to the 35, and that'll be a 1st down as they get off the edge. Oh, we get a sack, -6, so 5, 6 down to the 29. That sack is going to come from Buck. Buck is the defensive tackle, veteran defensive tackle. So a sack from Seattle. So Buck with the sack, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and long. So 2nd and 16. We get a pass for 4. That'll be out to the 33, brings up 3rd down and 12. Oh, pass is incomplete. So that'll set up a 4th down and a punting situation for Portland. 10 will be a good one, 49 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40 plus 9. 10, 9, that's down to the 18. And a 4 on the return is a fair catch. So a high booming punt, 50 yards in the air, and that is going to lead to a fair catch. So another punt from Portland, and Seattle will take the ball with a 3-point lead, and they'll start the 4th quarter as they've shut out Portland in the 2nd and the 3rd. And let me get one more shuffle. We'll come back and we'll finish this game up. But we're back for 4th quarter action. Seattle leading by a score of 17-14 over Portland. This is game number 1, week 1 of the 2050 5-0 West Coast Football League, the 10th anniversary season, and we are playing with all of these players now. This will be Seattle. First play from scrimmage. They're going to start it off with a bang, 8 yards and a fumble. So that's out to the 26. The ball is on the ground, and that's going to be picked up by the defense. And 11 on the return is 7 yards. So that's taken down to the 19. Who picked it up for Portland? 7. That's going to be Minor, the outside linebacker. So we get a fumble. Minor with the recovery and a 7-yard return. So Portland with a little bit of life here as they get great field position inside the 20 of the Seattle Mongers, and it'll be 1st and 10 for their drive. We get a run for 9 minus 1 is 8, down to the 11, brings up 2nd down and 2. Pass is incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 2. Pre-snap penalty on the defense, that's the killer, as that's going to give them an automatic 1st down, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 6. We get a run for 1, brings up 2nd and goal from the 5. Oh, tough defense as that -1 defense flexes, and that's going to be 3rd and goal from the 4. We get defense 4 minus 1 is 3. That's going to stop them right at the goal line. It'll be 4th and 1. On the road, they're going to go for the jugular. So they're going to go for this run for a 1st down, and that means they get as much as they need. And so it's going to be a 1-yard TD run. And that run comes from Dale, their halfback, as they hand it off up the gut. Dale with his 1st touchdown. Let's see about the extra point. Extra point is a 3. That is good. They have 100%, so neither team can miss an extra point. Portland takes the lead. Oh, I'm sorry. They're up 21-17 Yeah, they take the lead. All right, that was a key possession there. And let's see if Seattle can answer back. They have one possession left to do it. Kickoff is a 12. 12 is going to be down to the 7. It's Seattle, right? And the return is a good one. 28 yards on the return out to the 35. So that's going to be a good field position for them to start. And let's see if they can avoid the turnovers and get down the field. That's going to be a run of 5 out to the 40, second down and 5. A run of 0, and it is 3rd and 5. This is definitely 4-down territory, which is good because they got 4th down now. 4th down and 5, they need a play here. This is really going to be it. Clutch, 13-10, 11, 12, 13 as they pick up the first down on 4th and 5. Here's a run for 2 yards, second down and 8. Run for 2 more yards, 3rd down and 6. Pass for 11, 10, 11. That'll spot the ball at the 32, first down and 10 as they're trying to drive for the game winner. This could be it. Pass for 13 yards. Is there extra yardage? Oh my gosh, it's an automatic TD. And from 32 yards out, Seattle clutch. Their quarterback is Fowler. He is an average player in his peak, and he is going to hit on the 32-yard TD pass. That pass is Fowler to 7. Fowler to Stewart. Stewart is the tight end, who is a 1-rated tight end, as he finds Stewart on a crossing route, and he just simply runs away. They leave him, and he runs away from everyone into the corner of the end zone, and that is going to be it, as the extra point is good, and it's now 24-21. And final possession goes to Seattle. This is why Seattle took the ball first, so they could get this last possession. Final possession of the game. 5 is the kickoff. That's down to the -2. And we're going to get a run back. Terrible run back, 12 yards. So out to the 10, as they are really, that was not a good situation for them. So they gave up some yardage by not kneeling it. And it'll be 1st and 10. They got to make some plays here. 1st and 10, passes incomplete, leads to 2nd and 10. A run for 4 yards. Out to the 14, brings up 3rd and 6. This is a run to the defense. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 puts it at the 22. That's a 1st and 10. And first down we go. Another first down. Actually, it's first down minus 1 because of the defense. So it'll be 2nd down and 1. Here is a run for 6 out to the 37, and the hometown crowd getting a little antsy as Portland is now driving down the field. There's a first down run. That's out to the 42, brings up 2nd and 5. And we have a run to the defense. That'll be a loss of 2 out to the 40. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Oh, it's a pass for first down minus 1, which is to the 46. Their minus 1 here saved them, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 1. The whole game rests here. They get a run for 4 yards, keep the drive alive out to midfield. 1st and 10 for Portland. Oh, big time passing play, 27 yards, 10, 20, plus 7 is down to the 23, and that'll be 1st and 10 from just outside the red zone. Here's a run for 2 minus 1, which is 1. 2nd down and 9. We get a penalty. The run is for no yards. The penalty is on the defense. It's a pass interference call. They're going to pick up that flag. So it's a run for 1 yard. And that will bring up 3rd down and 9. Yeah, it was a run for no yards, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, another no gainer as they try to run. And we are going to have a 4th down and 9. This is the game right here. Actually, they just need a field goal, so they're going to try to kick this field goal. So this is 39 yards. They are an 80. So anything 4 to 12 is going to be good for them. So 4 to 12 is what they need. It's a 9. That's going to be a good field goal as they tie it up with a 39-yard field goal. And Portland scores 10 in the 4th to tie it up at 24. We're going to go to overtime. And let me get another shuffle here. All right, we are set up for overtime. I like to play sudden death. So we're going to roll to see who gets the coin toss win. It's a 5 and a 5. Let's throw it up again. Home team wins. Seattle says we are going to Seattle is going to elect to kick. So it's going to be Portland with the ball first. They believe that their defense is stout enough to deal with this. So kickoff. First team to score is going to win this game. That's a touchback. So 4 is a touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 for Portland. Pre-snap penalty on the defense. 1st and 5. That's a run for a 1st down -1. So brings up 2nd down and 1. The run is for 1 yard. That's 1st and 10 as they move the chains. Run for 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Pre-snap penalty on the defense is going to move them back. It's now 2nd and 13. Pass for 5 yards. Puts them right back. It's 3rd and 8. And we get a run for no yards. So good defense from Seattle as their plan works. And they hold. They're going to get a punt. 7 on the punt is 43 yards. 10, 20, 30, 40, and 3. Takes it down to the 20. And the return, oh boy, they have a chance to take this back for a win. 35 yards plus 20. So 55 yards on the punt return. 10, 20, 30. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 5. That's going to set them up at the 25-yard line. So a punt with a 55-yard return. Wow, that's clutch. So Seattle working it here, 1st and 10. They get a run for 6 yards down to the 19. Brings up 2nd and 4. Oh, no, it's an interception. Oh, gosh. 11 is 15 yards down the field, so they went for it as they are down to the 4, and the return is 15 yards, so out to the 19. The person who picks that off is Porter. I believe Porter has 2 interceptions in this game. Is that true? He does. So INT Porter with the interception, 15-yard return. And Portland is going to get the ball with another opportunity. They'll start from their own 19, 1st and 10. Here's a run for 3 yards out to the 22, brings up 2nd and 7. Here's a run for 1 out to the 23. 3rd and 6. And that'll be a run just of 2 yards. Playing it very conservatively, playing for the tie here. This is going to be a punt. Chance for a punt block if we have a 12. Not a 12, it's a 5. So 10, 20, 30 yards on the punt, just down to the 30 or 45. And we get a 3 on the return. That's a fair catch. So high, short punt almost gets blocked. And we have 1 possession left in this one. Remember, it's a sudden death overtime. So first team to score is going to win. And Seattle had a golden opportunity and threw a pick. It will be Seattle with one more opportunity to win this game. 1st and 10 from their own 45. First down play is going to be 5 yards to midfield. 2nd and 5. This is a run for a first down. So they pick up the first down, 1st and 10 from the opponent 45. We get a defensive sack. So that sack will come from you. You is the defensive end. So you with the sack for Portland. That will be -5. So back to midfield, 2nd down and 15. Here's a run for 5, gets it back. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. A run for 5 more, puts it at the 40. This is going to be a 57-yard field goal if they want to try it. I think you got to try it. Because it's longer than 55, I'm going to take 10% off. So they're 60% from 50 plus. I'm going to make them 50%. So 8-12 is going to be a game-winning 57-yard kick. The snap is good. The hold is good. But the kick is no good, a 92%. So they are going to miss a 57-yard field goal attempt. And this game is going to end in a tie. So the final is 24-24 as it's a push. Both teams 0-0-1. This is my first tie ever playing any of these games. Typically someone wins, but had a couple of golden opportunities there and spoiled them. Seattle with the interception deep in Portland territory. So this is Play Action Football Express using the new cards. Portland and Seattle play to a tie. This is week number 1 of the 2050 season. All right, you can purchase the Play Action Express football game at clarkandaddisongaming.com. Right now, you can get the 83 NFL or 76 NFL with the fast action cards. These cards, the nicely printed ones, are going to be available soon. As soon as I can get them proofed, and everything I see it looks good, it feels good, and so I think those are going to be ready by this weekend. So be looking for that announcement. You'll be able to purchase these at thegamecrafter.com. They come with this nice tuck box here. This kind of shows what the cards are going to look like, and it's just a nicely created little tuck box, and basically you're purchasing the FACs, right? That's what you're getting for your money. And it should come out around $30 with shipping, unless you want expedited shipping or expedited printing. And then that'll cost you a little bit more. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, click on subscribe, and you'll be notified of new videos whenever they're posted. I usually do 1 or 2 a week. Sometimes it's more than that, and often not less. If you want to join the Facebook group, go to Facebook Groups and look up Clark and Addison Gaming Company and answer a few questions, agree to the group rules, and be happy to let you in. That's where you're going to get a lot of information, community around Clark and Addison games. I'm working on Precision Baseball. On-Base Baseball is another baseball game that we have. Up-tempo basketball is the main basketball game, but there's also AIG basketball. AIG baseball will be coming, I think, in the spring. And the batted ball baseball game, I don't know if that's going to make it to the spring, but I'm really trying to push Diamond Dynasty to come out in the spring. So that's a career mode, GM mode baseball game. So it's sort of GM level baseball game where you don't really play it out, although I'm going to include a way for you to play out the seasons like a traditional tabletop baseball game. But to me, the fun part is doing the GM mode. So I'm hoping to have that ready. I think as a physical product that you can order a book and kind of go through it and there'll be some printables that come along with it, but the main charts and everything will be in a book form. So hopefully that will make it out by the spring, and got a little bit of time here, but just trying to work on a little bit of everything at once. This game kind of came out of nowhere and sort of blindsided me. So trying to get it finished so that everybody can have these nicely formatted cards that are poker sized and like a poker card. All right. I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.